Hello everyone, welcome back to Tinateach Python series. Today we'll be combining strings and we'll be learning about concatenation, a fancy term for adding string, as well as string formatting where we cannot concatenate the strings. Okay, so let's move on with it. So first we have string concatenation. I have a variable called first over here, and it has the string value of strawberry. The second variable has the string value of cake. Now I want to combine the two. So I would use the add symbol, which is the concatenation symbol. I would add the first and the second variable. However, since strawberry and cake does not have any spacing whatsoever, what would happen is that these two words would just basically join together. So I can add a little bit of space in between them and just add them to the first and second variable. Very simple, right? However, you cannot add string with numbers. It will immediately give you an error. Neither can you add strings with float, right? But obviously you can add string with string, and you can add numbers with numbers, or integers with integers, and float with float. So how do we get around that? We get around that with string format. Okay, I have an item variable right here, and this is, you can call this a placeholder. Okay, it will store or it will display whatever value is within these two parentheses over here of the format. Okay, so I have strawberry cake is blank dollar, and then I have the price of 7. Instead of writing the number 7 over here, I can simply input the variable that has the price. Okay, and for this placeholder, you can actually put sort of like an index to them. So obviously 0 is going to be the first argument that's passed to format, and then 1 is going to be the second argument that's passed to format. Okay, very simple like that. Now I'm going to open Visual Studio Code. Let's delete this part, and let's have grade sentence and has an placeholder on her math test. Okay, I'm gonna print that sentence dot format, then I'm gonna pass in grade. Okay, now let's have something more complex. Let's have sentence number 2, and also has a grandmother who is placeholder years old, and she's celebrating her placeholder 80th birthday this weekend. Okay, print sentence 2 dot format, let's pass in grade. Okay, now let's try multiple variable. Anne candy is 5, Timmy candy is 7, John candy is 11, and then we have sentence number 3. Anne has placeholder, I'm gonna make it 2, the index is 2. Timmy has, I'm gonna make this 0, so it's going to be the first argument, and John has 1. Print sentence 3 dot format, Timmy candy, John candy, and Anne candy. Control S to save, and let's see how it runs. It returned an error. Okay, it says line 5 in module, replacement index 1 out of range for positional. Okay, so let's put some index in here, some numbers in here, and let's see if it runs. There we go. Okay, Anne has an 80 on her math test, and also has a grandmother who is 80 years old, and she's celebrating. Let's run it again. Her 80th birthday this weekend. Anne has 5, Timmy has 7, and John has 11. Okay, let's try 1, 2, and 0. So Anne should have, let's see, John Candy actually. So Anne has 11, Timmy has 5, and John has 7. Okay? That's it for today's lesson. I hope to see you again. Remember, learn today, better tomorrow. Our next lesson for Python would be about escaping characters. Okay? See you next time. Goodbye.